Hey, Coach Sean here. Welcome to another follow along mobility session where the goal is to get you deep breathing and reset your nervous system, and as always, nourish your muscles and joints. Okay, we are going to start with phase one of our warm up, a general joint mobility from head to toe, self postural assessment. Then we're going to move to the floor and do a nice, easy stretching routine. Here we go. Phase one in 3, 2, 1, right now. Okay, start with your head and neck, look side to side. Nice and easy. Loosen up the head and neck muscles. Making sure to deep breathe. This is not strenuous. Totally relaxing. Just a few more. Good, and chin to chest, look straight up. Stretching out the front of the neck. Beautiful. Ears to shoulders. Try to really isolate the neck right here. Try not to tilt too much like this. Ears to shoulders, stretching out the side of the neck. Working your way down, shoulder circles. And reverse. Good job. Get into a half kneeling stance. Core is tight, chest is high, one arm stays straight. Backward circles. Try to brush up the bicep against the ear as best you can. And switch directions. Excellent. Go ahead and switch legs. Chest high, core tight, arm is straight. Backward circles. And switch directions. Isolating the shoulder. Back up on our feet. Slight bend in the knees, chest high, torso twist. That's it. Hands on the hips, big circles. Draw large circles with the pelvis. That's it. Switch directions. You got it. Almost done. Feet together, toe touch, reach the ceiling. Stationary march. A little bit of side to side step. And be careful with this one, the back pedal. Good job. Lay flat on your back with your knees bent. Interlace your fingers. Place them over your belly button. And deep breathe. Try to do most of this session only breathing through your nose. This is going to purposely slow down the oxygen delivery to the rest of your body and get you really focused on your breathing. Straighten one leg out. Hug the opposite knee towards your chest. Continue deep breathing. Go ahead and let it out and bring it back up. Hug the knee to the chest. Continue deep breathing. When you're ready, take that knee, bring it across the midline towards the floor. Hold that stretch, feel it in the outside of the hip, and deep breathe. Gently pull the knee towards the floor. And slowly return back. Hug the knee towards the chest and bring it down to towards the floor. With the opposite leg, hug the knee towards the chest. Deep breathe. Fully relaxed. And only when you're ready, pull that knee across the midline towards the floor. Feeling the stretch in the outside of the hip and low back. Continue to deep breathe. Slowly bring it back to neutral. Straighten out the whole body. Great work. Slowly get into a kneeling position. You can double up the mat or use a pillow if you wish. One leg steps forward. We're getting into the half kneeling position. Chest stays high, core is engaged. And we are going to gently pulse forward and lay off a wee bit. Make sure the ribs are stacked over the pelvis, holding and maintaining that pelvic tilt position so you feel the stretch in the front of the quad and that hip flexor. Gently pulsing forward and then laying off ever so slightly. When you're ready, with the torso, we are going to twist away from that front leg. We're going to slowly bring it back to neutral, and then we're going to twist the other way, stretching out the hip and increasing range of motion at the thoracic spine. Again, twist away, one way, back to neutral, twist away the opposite direction. Nice and slow, one more time. Excellent work. Open that front foot, that hip. Firmly place the one hand on the ground. Reach up towards the sky with the free hand. And perform some light hip hinges with the body. Chest stays high. Keep an eye on the arm. And we're just gently rocking back and forth here. And nice and slow, go ahead and switch sides. Opposite leg comes forward. Get into that half kneeling position. Chest is high, core is tight. We are assuming the pelvic tilt, and we are gently pulsing forwards and backwards. When you're ready, we're going to twist away from that forward bent knee and hold. Bring it back to neutral. Twist the opposite way, opening up the chest and the hips. 2 more times, nice and controlled. When you're ready, open up that front hip, firmly place the hand flat on the ground. The one arm points straight up to the sky, chest stays high, keep an eye on that hand, and we're just going to gently hinge the hips and stretch out the body in this position. Now slowly get out of that position and get on all fours. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. We're going to rock back and forth. Chest stays high. Try to keep the arch in the low back. Try to bring your butt towards your heels. Nice and easy. Totally relaxed. Continuing to deep breathe.
And when you're ready, get into some gentle cat and cow. Curve the spine up to the sky and bring the crown of your head towards your tailbone. When you're ready, do the absolute best you can to hold this deep squat position. Try to stay forward the whole time so you don't roll back. And we're going to do some gentle push-ups, stretching out the calves and ankles and getting into that deep squat. Very passive. The spine is totally curved, very relaxed. Excellent work.